So, active.
So, the stuff you're saying, based on this standard that we're trying to set, we don't want it to fly from the light here, should not fly straight to the TV. That should find a way to attach it to.
Okay, good. So, yeah. So, any other question? Any other question? Any other question, Oga?
Yes, sir.
Ask question. We need to be asking questions in this class.
Like plans that we have class, like the establishment. So that there's two switches. Yeah. There is you put one key and the other one. So I want to know like.
Okay, we'll come to that side then. We'll come to that side. I'm talking about the recent class we had. So today is part 3 of our piping and is the conduit piping. For us to know how to do our conduit piping. Now they have what they call full conduit and half conduit piping. So 2 types of piping we have is what? We'll have the full. Okay, let's say we'll have 3 types of electrical cable line. 3 types of electrical cable line. 3 electrical cable line. Cable line for building. Am I communicating? So have one is what? Surface. Surface wiring. Right? Then we'll have, okay, it's 2. Sorry, it's 2. It's 2. We'll have the conduit. I spell that conduit again. Conduit what? Wiring, right? Then now in the conduit you have the what? The full and the half. Am I communicating? So we have 2 electrical cable line. You understand? We have 2 electrical, so there's 2 ways of passing electrical in a building. We have the surface wiring and the conduit wiring. And the conduit wiring, we have the full conduit and the half conduit. Now the full conduit have to do with what we call piping. As in the conduit have to do with what we call piping. The conduit, be it the full or the half conduit, it have to do with what we call piping. You have to do what we call piping. Sorry. Am I communicating? They have to do what we call So if you are trying to do electrical line, now they have the surface wiring is the ancient type of wiring, the first model of wiring that came before this guy. Am I communicating? Now, okay, she is mic. Okay. You get the point now. Okay. So now this is our 2 way of cable line for a building. Now you guys should not to forget that we are working with this our building design, but I just have to introduce you guys to this guy. You understand? This will be in our next class because our next class will be basically theory. I'm not going to be doing any illustration in our next class. You understand? So please, everyone should come with their jotter because it will be basically theory. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about how your pipe go, how to measure your pipe length and all that. We're talking about that. So illustration will not be, or if there should be, we will know after this class. So we don't have much time to go. So we have the 2 electrical cable line for building, you understand, which will now come to the surface and the conduit wiring. Now the surface was the earlier stage of electrical wiring. Am I communicating? Which by now it has germinated because we now have the high level of surface. We now have the surface now have a 2-way as well, which we now have. I'm trying to see. Okay, let's say the surface have 2-way. Like we have the trunking surface, and the cable surface. You understand? We have the trunking surface and the cable surface. Inside the trunking, you decide to use flexible trunk, right? or the trunk pipe or the run pipe. Am I communicating? So we now have the cable surface where you use tower clip, or there's one we call, I'm forgetting that clip. Oh. It's iron in the middle, they will nail it. They now use to pin it. I don't know if you have seen it before. We have the tower clip and kind of God of mercy. It's not working. So in our piping, we have the surface, which has the trunking and the cabling as well. Am I communicating? So now we have gates to somewhere now. But today we'll be talking about the conduit piping, the full conduit piping. So today our piping will be the full conduit piping. Conduit. English will say call it conduit. You understand? The conduit piping. So have the full conduit piping. After the full conduit piping, we'll now go to. For now, let's go to the full conduit piping. So what we'll be piping now is basic building electrical. And basic building what's your basic building electrical? Tell me. What you are wiring, what you are building, what you are doing piping for. Today class should be very, very interactive. No. Full conduit to have basic building electrical. I'm not talking basic building structure. Basic building electrical. We'll have the lighting points. Lighting point. No, we don't. We'll have the power point. You understand? And we'll have the what? TV point. These are the three basic. You understand? Now, lighting point, power point, and TV point. In your lighting point, we now have your chandelier, right? What about chandelier? We have our recessed light or our surface light. You understand? Then we have our what? Our hidden light. We don't call it rope light here. You understand? We have our hidden lights, our lighting point, have our this. And our lighting point now, you see have your extractor. So you have your extractor fan. You understand? Your lighting point. You understand? So that is a lighting point. Then our power point, you have our what? Socket. Right? We have our AC. Right? We have our what? Water heater. Am I communicating? What else do we have? Good. Give him clap for him. We have our CCU. What else again?
Let's go, boss.
What else again do we have? Can someone give me? We have socket, AC, water heater, CCU. What else? So this is it. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
This is it. This is the 4 points. And remember, we talk about load balancing. While we are talking this thing, we talk about how to select your DB. Now I've already selected our DB. Our DB is what? A 12-way DB. Now last class talk about selecting your DB, didn't we?
Yes, sir.
12-way. So what was the DB rating? How do we call it? We selected a 12-way DB, but because in the go ahead.
4-3.
Okay, but because in the Nigerian market it's very difficult. We can have 12-way single phase, but because it's very difficult, we just go to 3-phase 4 what?
3-phase 4.
Am I communicating? So 4 times 3 will give us 12. That's why I have our 12-way DB, right? Normally we will have used a single phase, a 12-way single phase. But because of, you can see this, you understand? But like the time I went to get it in Lagos, once used to work, it was very hard. You understand? You can see this normally because in the house there is no industrial, there's no 3-phase electronics. So there's no need of you putting a 3-phase system there. Just do your cable sizing and give the person 1 phase. You understand? It's because that is why we're here. We're trying to standardize things in Nigeria. And now small will start to reach there. You understand? We're trying to standardize things. Because let me tell you the truth. This is what they talk, say, my face no get light, your face no get light. Now error is an error. All the three faces are supposed to have light. Domestic use. Now this is how it used to happen. Let's say if they go to area B, we're working with area B, right? Let's say we go to area B and they have block of flats there. So we'll have like this, 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 and these are block of flats. Am I communicating? Now what do they call them? What the people that are in charge of providing power or supplying power, distributing power to area B, what they will do now is that their transformer have 3 lines. Oh Jesus, you guys are killing me. No matter. Transformer have 3 lines, right? Their transformer have 3 lines. Their transformer have 3 lines. Am I communicating? Now it's on a standard because you don't have rights to transformer. Am I communicating? You don't have right to transformer. It's after the electrician, you have done your work. You call the power supply people. Either you call it your public means people, which is your NEPA, your ADC, whatever you want to call them, you call them. What they will do now is that now this area will give this area one face. You understand? Now if you now look and say, oh, this area like this, all this area like this now is made of duplex, and here's bungalow. I get it. So each of them to now say, oh, all this area you could take this thing. So this duplex is 3-bedroom duplex, this single room. So they do now, they start sharing it. So this red face, let's say this R face, right? We have the Y face and we have the B face, right? What they will now do now is that, okay, this is duplex. They will now carry another red face from this guy, give this house. You understand? Now this guy now, they will now carry one face from here, give this guy. You understand? They will now carry another one face from this guy, give this guy. You get it? And this guy has no work. They will now carry one face from this guy, give this guy. Get it? And that one guy, give this guy. You get the point? They will not carry that one face from this guy. Maybe so what I mean is that you want load balancing. We first load scheduling or power scheduling in Nigeria because we don't have a proper load balancing. There is an error for you to have a 3-phase unit in your house, meanwhile you're not in. Am I communicating? So what we are practicing is just an act of any sense of this. So you now say there is no way. Now what they do is they now share load across it. So the transformer is balanced. Am I communicating? Now the transformer is balanced. It means that this 3-phase will have equal. But by the time they now schedule it 3-phase, this will not carry 3-phase line and go its own. This will not carry 3-phase line and go its own. This will not carry 3-phase line and go its own. Bet you me, all of you guys may likely be red face. Then you now see that the transformer is not balanced. The coil in the transformer is not balanced. You now see the transformer blue. You get the point now? Because you see transformer blue because yellow face and blue face are just dormant. And these guys work together to give you neutral transformer. You get the point? They work together to give you neutral. So because the transformer now, because now the first way you put on this one and say, oh, not for red face, or maybe there was a time they fuse for face. Then Mr. John now go to his house and put in red face. Mr. Elizabeth now go to his house and put in blue face. Before you know now, how would the load be on the one face? And that face will be overheating. Before you know that transformer, you get the transformer blue. Waiting blue for transformer. Now one line of face blue. And when the line of face blue, we call it out like neutral. At the point, most of the times, if this line of face blue and you never to affect the transformer performance, at the point you probably see high voltage, neutral they get light. But one face don't be like that face don't go. You get the point? You'll be observing. When in this class, you become ideally engineer when you move. You'll be a moving machine. Am I communicating? Prince, you come late. And these are for people that fail my. No, excuse me, this class. Number one, people like you for you to come late. Please came late. For someone like Prince to come late, please. Hey, nobody make intention to fail. You get us 2 of this. Victor, come. I'm not people like you cannot come late now. Why you? Why you? So you cannot come late. So you get us two of this. Is Saturday they brought this one, and this guy brought shim. Open the shim. Let's start with the shim. See now, this class is a fun class. Yes. Victor now. Let's just say Victor is coming. Why do you think Victor is coming late? So I will communicating. So let's move to the next phase before time. No. Start from me. Start from let's come out. Let's share. So let's now start our piping. So like I told you guys, we are going to face theory. Hopefully let's finish piping. We are facing theory. You see, the theory is cumbersome. So I'm going to be facing theory very soon. Am I communicating? So please, let's do our piping now. Please do the piping for us last time. Oh, I said it. So this guy no poison anything. Give her she may shop. May enter the toilet first. Chop one. If you go, man don't come sleep, don't wake up. God bless him. Come on, assist us with one. God bless him. Come on, assist us with one camera. What is it? You dey shake when you're coming late.
Sorry, sir. I was just trying to. I like your.
So the people in this class is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 people did not come. 8, 9. Victor, you're giving us egg room. 9 egg rooms.
Position really don't do the go. I think you said that face.
I don't understand. You see, too much is given, much for.
Never pay me last one.
So just give it for Victor join. Are you seeing that? Sir?
Yeah.
If you're not seeing, carry your YouTube and be watching directly from there. So people will be getting it, please. Well, how far with the class? With the class, don't show you. So let's go. So are you not enjoying the class? No, shopping she everybody just dey focus. So let's do our piping. We don't have time anymore. So now our legend is this. Am I communicating? Legend is this. That is, I'm not repeating this structure here. What I'll be repeating here now is from here to, let me say, from this toilet to this toilet. What I'll be repeating here. But I'll be using here as a reference. Am I communicating? So let's say the toilet starts here. The toilet starts here. Then the toilet go like this. Then there's this toilet. Right? Am I communicating? So this is toilet. Right? Then this is toilet. Right? Then this is bedroom. Am I communicating? So let me clean it. We already have, let me put it toilet here. So I will not do bedroom here. No, these are not toilets. So please walk the legends, please. Watch the legends very well. This toilet that is for this bedroom is here. Right? This bedroom is this guy. Then this for this bedroom is here. Am I communicating? So now we'll break here. I'll put our DB here. This will have our DB. Right? So DB, right? Which is our distribution board. So please, this is the legend. This is what we're trying to find. Am I communicating? Now, mind you, our door for this side guy is here. And because we established the fact our door is here, right? And it's opening towards this way. Am I communicating? So I'll switch here. Then this toilet is, the door is of this toilet is here. So we have another chair. Then we'll have our bed head, which is that our window is supposed to be. If I have a window here, and have window here, I will have window here. The class is about to close. I want to finish this. So have window here. Please and please and please and please. Let's do this to be snappy. We have window here. We have window here, right? Am I communicating? We have our door here. We have a door here. And this toilet here is the door. Here is the door of this toilet. Right? Am I communicating? And we decided this toilet now, because we use it as wardrobe space. You understand? In our last class, we decided there will be our wardrobe space. So we should just put our switch here for this toilet. And we decided to put our water heater here as well. We should not make man fight. Now let's do our conduit piping first. So now let's say we have a chandelier here. Am I communicating? And we're using this four-way box for our middle here. Right? Then now we'll have another box here. Our center line for the toilet. Right? We'll have another one here. And now we have established the fact that this is a two-bedroom, and both of them will be sharing one circuit, right? One supply point. Because by the time you check it, I think I'll put out the calculation on next class. Because our 1.5 cable, so it's enough to housing about 4,600 watts. Am I communicating? Our 1.5 is so we'll do the calculation on next class. When we enter cabling, we'll do that. You understand? So now let's have our branch, our four-way lights here. Now I want to ask one person question. Why do you decide to put 4 lights in the ceiling instead of 2? Why are we putting 4 lights? We just go and put 4 lights in the, so we just put one here, and save the customer cost, and we'll now put 4. Instead of put 2 big lights here. Who can answer this? Very sure, like the chop too. Like the chop. I beg, it's not the viewers all over the world. I chop chim. See, this is not your traditional school whereby I'll be teaching with annoyance. Now, a student needs to happy, and you people that's watching me need to be happy. Are you not happy I'm talking chim? This chim makes sense. You go where? When I'm going to offend every day, I'm going to talk chim. Yeah. You talk chim. Now, find cup, no, they share the drink. I cry. Okay, where are we?
So why do you have 4 like
Why do you have 4 like? Prince?
for a room back?
Why we putting 4 lights now? This is why we're putting 4 lights in our recess. Instead of we can just put 2 here and then
right. Like for me, I would say, and for observation, for using 4 lights, it's right into like small recess like 4. It will diffuse the light, like writing up a large area of space. Using 2 bright lights will now make the bright light to focus in particular area, and most times will be bringing the interrupting people's eyes. It's better the light is distributed than for it to just
2 lights. How many lights in this room?
Yeah.
It's not distributed.
Is it because it's not balanced?
It's balanced. Don't use the excuse. Yeah, with you. If I put 2 lights here, background, put them bright, it will full everywhere. Meanwhile, I have chandelier here, it will full everywhere.
So those 2 bright lights might be consuming more wattage.
No, because by the time I carry this, if I say I put 7 here, it's 14. I can put 114 watt here, put 114 watt here. It will do the same thing.
Aesthetics.
1. I told you guys something that time. I said there are 3 things we consider before designing a video for someone. Didn't we?
Yes.
So people have forgotten so fast.
I remember one.
One is aesthetic. The design, the reflection that 4 lights will give you, and the way to look in the ceiling. Am I communicating? Yes, sir. It will be very beautiful. Because this one will just give you illumination if you'll be bright. Am I communicating? But that 4 lights, if you get a very good product of light or a very good fittings, it will bring out the aesthetics of that room. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
So 4 lights, 1 is aesthetic, 2 is what? We mentioned 3 things. I told you guys these 3 things should govern you in the back of your head whenever we're doing any design. I'm not going to mention it again.
Maintenance. So we've done with 12,000.
You get this is it now. This is it. You are catching the form of the class now. Maintenance. If this light die, light no go rush, come call say my bulb don't die. Because this guy is still working. I'm telling you, it will be very hard for customer to call you because of this one bulb. It will be very hard. But immediately this bulb here die, this side don't lose illumination. Definitely they will see the difference. Customer will have to call you because that 2 light. But if you call that 1 light, you die. Am I communicating? But because of these lights they now, because of maintenance, customer call you call the charge customer call the if customer call you my 1 bulb don't die. You focus on the customer, they call you 1 bulb have died, or when they call it 5 bulbs is dead. Right. You understand? Maintenance, and the customer will hardly even notice it. Only that you will not see the beauty of this side because this guy will still illuminate to this point. Because there's measurements for all this light installation. So this guy will still catch this guy up, but you not be that a little, you just notice a little dark in the system. So this guy have given us the 2, what? Aesthetic and maintenance. There's nothing else in it again. There's nothing else in it again. And now that one I don't to enter that one. I don't to enter where we're talking about calculation. When we connect right in series and right in parallel, which one consumer? We're going to do that practical. We're going to connect 100 watts in series, connect 100 watts in parallel. Then we'll know which one. We'll know which one consume more. Am I communicating? So at this point, I've gotten why we have 4 points of light here. Everybody clap for active. Only him answer the question. Clap, 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 clap. Feel yourself, bro. You're flowing with the class. You're a class prefect now. So now let's start our piping. We now carry this guy. This guy may come DV direct. In fact, he's closer to the DV point. Don't deny this guy. And he's very right. Now, don't mind you, we put the 4-way box here. Right? So this guy now is closer to DB. So let's take him to DB direct. Am I communicating? Then now 1 point will go to his switch. Bagam. Right? 1 point has gone to his switch. So once supply come here, your life and neutral come here, drop your neutral here, your life will come this side. So this guy is already part of the switch. You see how cable they manage? Right? Cost effective. Then now we carry this guy now, bam, to this guy. Because this guy now will be able to communicate to all this guy and easily communicate to our bed switch. You understand? Now I take this guy to where? To this switch. Right? Am I communicating? Now instead of me to take this guy directly to our bed switch, which guy is closer to the switch? This guy. So I take this guy here. Am I communicating? So when I take this guy here now, I will now use this guy to link here, here, here. Am I communicating? So now I'll take this guy to here, to my bed switch. Are we good? 1 is remaining. Take it to this guy. Are we communicating? So inside this guy now, what happened here will repeat here. Flip what happened here to here. Is your pipe scattered? Let's be honest. How did the pipe fly? Is cable minimized?
That don't mean this can turn off.
No, it cannot. It's just supply. Once supply now come from this guy. In this guy now, we want to be wiring. We'll get it. We'll be using it for wiring as well. We'll be using it for wiring. So we want to be wiring. We'll get it. Let us don't go to wiring, but it will not turn off this guy. We're sending supply to this guy. From this guy now, what happened here will repeat. This guy now will come to switch. From switch, it will go to the bedroom. From the bedroom, whatever happened here has repeat itself. Look well. Everybody look. Understand it. Give me chin. I don't like. What's the second one? So, are you guys promising me that if we go to the site, we'll achieve this like this? Am I getting it that this fact that if we go to the site now, if Active is working in block B and Victor is working in block A, and I come to the site, I will not know who works in block B and block A. Now, this is where this guy becomes easy for us. This is where it becomes easy for us. This guy now have fly this guy. You understand? Either I'll put this guy on top of this guy, or he has fly this guy. Am I communicating? Now, this is what I hit now. We easily go to the B2. Bam. Am I communicating? Then what I hit now will now go to where what I hit that point. Let me see somewhere here. What I hit will be. Isn't it? So, how many cross do we have here? One cross. Right? So, to make us reduce lift of this thing drastically. You understand? Because the only guy now coming now, though we have not put our socket point, we have not okay, we set our socket point, our TV socket is here, right? So our socket and TV here, right? So now the only guy that used to give us headache is AC. So now from here now we decide our AC branch will be here. We'll have our AC branch. You didn't jump any guy, isn't it? Then now this guy now is our what? This guy is our supply now for AC, right? Now, this guy here that is here, remember these two rooms are sharing the same socket point. Am I communicating? So we have a socket here, we have a socket here. So now at this point, this is going to be tricky. What do we do? Because this guy needs to go to TV and supply. And he still have bedhead it will give switch to. Now that junction, I'll take the one going to bedhead. We follow our what? Our AC points. You understand? Down to DB. Am I communicating? Now, you just apply this thing. If na make I tell you I go do now. If I mean the pipe house, no sweet I go do if I mean the pipe house. No, I just cross it come here. If I'm the one piping house, this is what I will do. Number one, try to manage your bend not to be more than 3. Bend not to be more than 3. If it goes to 3, it's going to the 4th one. Put a drop box. Understand? 4 bend, it will bend the cut to drop. And at times it will cause injury to your cable. Am I communicating? So if I'm the one now, I have one bend here, then bend out, right? What I'll do now, I'll take my pipe like this point, right? Then what? I'm not going to bend, I'm going to do it. And so I'll come here. I don't know how it is going to be. Are we good? Yes. But because of all this jumping now, I will try to avoid it. I can take it to pass through here for me. It should come through here straight up and bend like this to my TV. This bend where I get no go big, I just make this box big. It's only big like this. It's just that kick you give to your bend and this is like. So in our next class, we'll be handling bend spring. So let's do our next class how to handle bend spring and pipe, because we're talking about how you mix your bend. There is a bend for there will be a bend for long distance. The bend you use for long distance is not the bend you use for short distance. You understand? Your fishing tape needs to be able to have a push when you are pushing it. Now, let me tell you, if you are driving a car, when the hill is going up like this, at the point where it's come where the thing is slow, your car will just go fast. On that same speed you are driving, but when it starts declining, to want to go fast. So there's a way you do your bend. When your fishing tape is struggling, get one side, it will just burst out. At the point, if you have noticed, when you are fishing your tape, You can go there and say hard, but when you just get one small pass, you will pass. Whoever did that bend is a professional bend. Am I communicating? Yes. Because there's a point of fidgeting, which once you just meet a corner, you just need that force to pull out. That pressure you are putting it. So we'll be doing our bending class. So we'll be able to know how to bend to achieve this. Now let's check again. Secondly, your pipe should not exceed 5.5 length. 4.5 length. Am I communicating? Your pipe should not exceed 4.5 length. So whenever you are doing bending any pipe, positioning any pipe, once you don't count, okay, one pipe don't go down, the other two. Once you see it's a fourth pipe, it should not pass half. Once it goes to that 5 pipe, number one, even though your fishing tape will go, to draw it will be hard. Number two, it will stretch your fishing tape. That's why at times you say, we need new fishing tape. What new fishing tape can do, what fishing tape can do if being done properly. Am I communicating? So it should not exceed 4.5 length. So please know your distance of a pipe. And that 4.5 length, we're supposed to get the distance in number. We'll drop that here in the next class as well. So please, everybody try and endeavor to come early. So now, this is the last guy for the day. We have this guy and we have this guy. They are selling one circuit. How do we now? This guy is closer to DB, isn't it? Now, this bed socket now, fully establish the fact that this bed socket will be connected to the AC point. We'll draw the wire together at the AC point. Because bed socket, you can use 1.5 and draw it. Tell anybody I say so. You understand? Bed socket, you can use 1.5 and draw it. Because what bed socket is designed for mainly is just for charging of that gadget. You hear my point? So you can use 1.5 and draw it. So you can go with this 2.5 mm of your AC point. Am I communicating? Thank God for inverter ACs. Right? So now, this is our second point. What do we do to it now? Now, secondly, it's ideally we're supposed to have another socket here after from this TV socket. Because me, I'm a lover of once TV point is set, don't go and plug in extension, fan there. Am I communicating? Let that place be neat. So at least it will allow the person furniture to last long. Because at times furniture with a foot cover, everything is already intact inside there. Because we go open it want to plug extension. So we give them one socket under this point. Because we already have bed socket here, we already have wardrobe here, we already have TV socket here. So the next place we can put socket is this point. Reading table, this point. Extractor, listen, fan, standing fan, this point. Am I communicating? So most of the times we should try in our head to create 3 sockets in every bedroom. Am I communicating? So what to do here at this point? This guy will now go to his own part to DB. Am I communicating? From DB, he will give this guy. Am I communicating? From this guy, we'll look to this guy. To this point here. Then from there, whatever happened here, repeats itself. So at this point, we call the class a day. Now, why I asked you guys, you to bring this thing? There's a box. I think Prince should know it. It is called looping box. That one does not have this point. Victor should know it as well. It doesn't have this point like this. It has hole like this. But it's no more in the market again because this guy take over. Why does this guy take over? In the olden days, looping box is designed for ceiling use when you have where they are using ceiling. So you have to put your looping box here, tag nail here to be on your what they call that thing? Noggin. To be on your noggin. So by the time they put the ceiling, you can able to use this screw and tie your fittings. But at that point, your looping box will now be doing like this, have a pipe like this, to this one, have like this, to this one, have like this, to this one. You have to bend it from this side to this side, bend from this side to this side. The thing will suffer that time, now only God know. Because at times you go they put fishing tape will they come out this your mere bush right there. You can't they use hand. At times you go put her like this, if they don't put ceiling for there, go do my bush, they put fishing tape. Then you can put a fishing tape that side, you call the hook. You call and that person have to go there, go they put screwdriver. Oh dear Lord. I live in a happy person they take some person they take make money. I could not be billionaire. Any question for the day? Okay, sir.
What is the maximum number of points in this search?
5. Why didn't you ask? Why you don't ask me 5? Why not ask why I say 5? because I don't ask myself when they ask me now. Initially, it was designed to be 5. And why it was designed to be 5 was because the belief was that if all the 5 sockets are in use, you generate the maximum number to 2.5 mm cable will contain. Am I communicating? The maximum number of wattage a 2.5 cable will contain. If all the 5 cable, let's say in the 5 sockets now, that was 10, because now it's changed. But I'm giving you that based on the former IEE standard. Am I communicating? Because then you have something like a cathode television, which consume some 250 to 400 watts. Yes. So imagine, let's say it's consuming 400 watts. Imagine 400 times 5. Then you don't plug your television. You block your sound system, which are those time system, those times, they come with 5,000 watts.
What? 5,000?
Yes, now.
What?
They come with 5,000 watts. Then we come with your DVD player or your cassette player. Those ones too cost about 150 watts. So by the time you do your calculation, it's clear that it's close to the number. And number one, your cable needs to have allowance. You're not going to consume the total wattage of cable content, because by the time you start calculating distance of cable and the resistance and all that, because the farther your cable go, the more drop resistance. Am I communicating? The farther your cable go, the more drop resistance. That will also be in our conduit class. All those cable will go to cable calculation. Am I communicating? Now, the resistance a cable you lay on the ground, on the floor, drop, is not the same resistance the cable you fly on the open space drop. Yes, the one you put on that ground drop a lot of resistance compared to the one you fly. That's why I said how much cable have about how many coating. That cable is not just for pressure. It's also for it too. That's why I said some more cable they put some coolant in it. That white stuff is a coolant to it. Some put paper, leather, one bag, something like that. Those things are coolant to it. So the numbers of that is not advisable to run electric underground. So the resistance and the cable underground drop is not the same as the one flying on the open space. So we are going to be there, but you guys need to come early. So I'll be running this class because time will be again. This month was supposed to finish anything electrical, piping, and wire. Am I communicating? We're supposed to finish electrical piping and wiring this month. And how to say we don't know to fittings. We know that we still have our amendment, how to write your quotation. We still have it in this class for electrical. Am I communicating? So please and please, let's do our best. So you get us 9 egg roll. You get us 2 of this. Thank you guys for coming late. And come late next time. See you in another class. And please, those of you watching from our online space, please drop a question in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share. And if I'm not doing well, please, we can talk so the company will remove me. And you please, Prince. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have a lovely day.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you much.